Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SZ one more time, representing Cloud 38 Entertainment. This one isn't a question of the week or anything like that. This is just a quick tip. Again, I'm not anybody who is a part of a major label or anything like that. I'm just a person who I feel like has a very, very strong passion for music. I love this. I have years of experience, not just a couple years, years. Been doing this for about 2004. Not the longest of time, but long enough to feel like I have a valid opinion. So, FL Studio, a lot of things that I would like to give some amateur producers out there is don't think that just because you got FL Studio that now you are the king of production. I'm not trying to kill anybody's dreams or anything like that. It's a start, but in my opinion, I don't analyze software for a living or anything like that, but FL Studio is very user friendly on purpose. If you go to programs, or at least back in the day, they changed them now, but if you went back in the day and you tried to use like Reason and things like that, if you weren't already familiar with DAWs and stuff, and you just were strictly using FL Studio, you would be like, I'm not even going to use Reason ever. And I think back then, Reason was killing FL Studio. But one thing that people need to work on when they're dealing with FL Studio is two things. One, you are as good, FL Studio is as good as the instruments you use. So if you're just using the stock instruments, yeah, you can come out with some hot shit. But it's probably not going to be the same like if you included some native instruments, things like that. So you have to invest in it. How you invest in it is up to you, but you have to invest in it. After a while, Citrus and SimSynth and all that is going to get old, and everybody else around you is going to know that you're using old instruments, and they wondering why the hell you ain't used Nexus yet or something like that. Shout out to AR Daily for hooking me up with Nexus too. But another thing is mixing it down, man. It sounds good because 9 times out of 10 you probably mixing your beat down on stereo headphones, stereo speakers, computer speakers, HD speakers. They're designed to make things sound good. And then you put it in the car and you can't hear nothing but the bass. It's swallowing everything, or the highs are too high. Now it sounds like somebody stabbing you in the ear or some shit because you've tried to mix down with, equipment that's not that great for it. Honestly, I mix through visuals. You need to listen, but after a while, certain producers may know what I'm talking about. When you'll get past the sound and you'll be able to mix down. I've seen the music, but it's kind of hard to explain. But until you get to that point, you need to try to get the best equipment. I wouldn't even use headphones first a little bit. Get some studio monitors. If you can't get some studio monitors, get some half decent stereo speakers. No subwoofers or surround sound and all that crap. Don't do all that because this is gonna make the mix bad. Another thing is try using Pro Tools or something like that. I don't even mix in Fruity Loops no more. I make the beat in Fruity Loops, then I import that mode to Pro Tools, and I treat my beats just like I treat my vocals, and it comes out way better. FL Studio is good for mixing, but it ain't Pro Tools. Not yet. It ain't Pro Tools, man. But I don't want to go ranting and raving. SZ, I just want to give you some tips. Some of you know who I am. Some of you don't know who I am. I guarantee you, if you don't know who I am, and you sit and you talk to me, you listen to my catalog, you're going to be like, oh yeah, you up there. These motherfuckers just don't know it. And I ain't really trying to shit on nobody right now, so whatever. Y'all can be the hottest if you want to. Kings, we all know what happens to kings. I'm not trying to be a king. I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to get in where I fit in, you feel me? So, until the next time, y'all, Cloud 38, if you got any questions or comments when it comes to the engineering or anything like that, please contact Cloud 38. That's one thing we take so much pride into. We want to give you a good quality product. And you cannot have a good quality song if you thought that the beat and the lyrics was it. No, it's way more than that. But until the next time, y'all.